all the smoke. I want all the. This isn't. You don't understand. I lived through. I watched.
All right.
Yeah, man.
We are back. Talk some sports.
Cheer.
Yes, sir.
And look, random information. Sears and Security Mall is closing. Everything must go.
Thanks, Donnie.
Okay.
Is there anything in there that's...
Yes, discounts at that store only. They made sure they wanted me to tell you that Sears Security Mall closing forever. Everything must go.
Everything.
So Sears are...
How long will they be closing?
Yeah, well, they've been they filed bankruptcy a while ago, but that location specifically is closing. And
so the one in Timonium, I mean not Timonium,
No.
Coggiesville is still...
yeah, that's still there.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's on the White Marsh too, right?
Yeah. So let's introduce ourselves.
Hey, it's me. I am Dev Epps, as you can see. That's my name right there.
That's beautiful.
That's me right there.
I like
Find
that.
me on IG at Dev or Die. All those things are spelled how they should be spelled, with underscores in the middle.
All right, it's Dean, and I'm the Ravens fan that you love to hate. Let's get cracking.
All right, so let's just dive right in.
Yes, sir.
Ravens go to Seattle and play a game that I did not expect them to play. I'm very glad they played, but I can honestly say that I was prepared for the worst. How do you rate the Ravens' performance? Let's start with you, Dev.
I would give this one I'd say an A, a solid A. A minus, actually. I'll go A minus. It definitely wasn't the outcome I was expecting. I was expecting us to lose a close one. But, it was a battle of wills, and we took over. Offense wasn't as smooth as I would hope it would be, but, a lot of those red zone trips, I would hope that ended up in touchdowns. We got field goals out of them, but we got points. The defense came through, shined big and bright for us this week. It was a nationally televised game. It was the only game on at 4:00 in this area. I believe it was like the Titans or somebody else was on, but that was only in that area. Titans,
right?
Whoever the hell they were playing, the Jaguars, I think.
Right.
But this one was like from coast to coast.
Yeah, Fox. This was the 4:00 game.
Right. You had.
That other game was on CBS. Yeah. So in that region.
Yeah.
But
a lot of eyes.
Yeah, a lot of eyes, and Lamar showed up, man. He may not be the best passer in the world, but he's an elite runner. He's an elite force from that quarterback position. And you can neutralize the pass, but at the end of the day, if he's able to get out, that's a weapon that we're going to utilize. And he's one of the fastest players in the league, and he's going to use his legs to help us win games. And as long as he's not taking big, crazy hits in the and throughout the course of the game, I have no problem with the way we're winning.
Yeah, I don't either. Is this a Super Bowl contender team?
I think that we still have some issues on defense, and those issues become even stronger issues when the issues that were on the field are now hurt for the year. Per Nell McPhee, we're already having edge issues, and he's out for the year now. Hopefully we get Jimmy Smith back. We got a bye coming up, so we get Jimmy Smith back. That'll shore up some of our defensive issues. But that was a nudge in the right direction. We 2 defensive touchdowns on a team that has been playing mistake-free football all year. Hopefully things go towards the way they're supposed to. But with no edge support, coming into these winter months, things are going to be a little tougher. So we'll see.
What do you think? Super Bowl contender team, or still need some work?
I feel I kind of agree with Dev on this. Like, although I want to step back a little bit real quick and tell you, I think it was a strong B+. Because I feel like we haven't seen the ceiling. Like, we haven't seen our full potential yet. I mean, or we haven't reached our full potential.
Offensively. Defensively.
Yeah, but I think both, actually. There were some things that could have been better on both sides. And I feel like we do have some of the personnel to do those things.
Right.
There were some mistakes, but what I want to take out of it on one other area is that being that this is a young offensive, at least the offense side is young, and then maybe a new group of defensive players, we're still building chemistry.
Yeah,
We are still
seven.
building
Week
chemistry, and we just got in new players. Like I think 3 defensive players last week. Actually, not just Peters, but 3 altogether.
Ward.
Yeah.
Peters.
So there's still some meshing, which is thank goodness we have a bye week coming up. Do we have the potential to become a contender? I do believe that. I'm trying not to give it all out and just lay it all out there, but I will say that the organization as a whole, from top to bottom, I believe stand firmly behind what is now becoming the leader of the team, Lamar Jackson. And quarterback rating, passing enough, maybe running too much. I'm going to tell you what he is, in my opinion. He is a winner. Okay, so however it happens, like Dev said, if he burns you for 200 yards on the ground, shame on you.
Right.
Shame on you, because I tell you what he said, I'm not going to get caught by a linebacker. I had to change my cleats 3 times, and when I thought we should go for it to put that touchdown on the board, they supported me. They said, let's go. We went back out there, and we did what we had to do. So I feel like we can go as far as Lamar can go. And I honestly don't know how far he can go. All this, can he do this and can't? He is 22 years old. Kobe Bryant wasn't the same player at 18 that he was at 26. We don't know
how good he can be. Right.
I mean, people say Vic was faster. He's more elusive. I've heard these things about athletic quarterbacks, specific type of athletic quarterbacks for the last 3 to 4 decades. I've been around for a minute. And it doesn't even matter. The team has embraced how he flows. They support it. They are building around it.
Yeah.
And they are going in that direction. It's not like, oh, let's make Lamar this. Let's keep him here. It's like, let the guy do whatever he needs to do to win.
That's important. All in all, I think that the better team won.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Yesterday.
Clearly.
It doesn't always happen like that.
No, it doesn't.
There were a couple of calls that I wanted to ask y'all about. So this call went in our favor, but this was the turnover at the end, where
fumble recovery.
Yes. Okay. Is that a new rule or?
But the 2 feet being
yes, the reestablishing.
No, that's not a new rule.
That's
always been.
That's always been like that.
You can't be the first to touch the ball if you've stepped out of bounds and it's been a fumble. So like.
And the 2 steps
without
you have
establishing.
To your feet in bounds first.
Okay.
So you can't jump out of bounds and jump back in.
Right.
Because if you step out of bounds and you step in, then whatever part of your body that was still out of bounds is out of bounds. So now that ball is out of bounds.
Yeah, because I usually never remembered seeing the call happen like that. Yeah, it's usually people didn't establish and then it gets turned over. So I had never seen that. I remembered it happening like that.
It happened in the right way.
Yes,
right, exactly.
Yes, yes, absolutely. But I thought that the refs were pretty consistent. It was no outrageous calls.
I felt like the Seahawks a little whiny.
They wanted pass interference
on
every time that they missed the ball.
Call,
but there was mutual contact.
Exactly. Oh yes,
but they wanted pass interference.
Every time.
I'm glad, because a lot of times the home team will get it. If they complain for it, they'll get it, and they did not get it.
No, I did have a revelation, and I don't know if you guys noticed this as well. But okay, so I don't know if you noticed, like, over the past, if you've been watching football for the past 3 or 4 or 5 years, they've been like phasing out some of like the older referees, right?
Yes.
And I feel like that these are like the head referees. These are the guys you've seen, for you growing up or whatever. Now that all those guys are gone, the referees are wearing like these headsets. And there was a call that it was a penalty between the Ravens and Seahawks, and the referee was like having a conversation. Now instead of like huddling up with his own referees, he was off to the side, like the game is being controlled from somewhere else now. Like he's just receiving information and then relaying that.
I didn't notice it like
the
that.
NFL. So yeah,
I did see him talking.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah,
because they're not usually, if they're talking to somebody, they would usually be under the hood when they're talking
right,
to somebody.
right.
His guy just had in like a microphone and a headset. Like
he was talking, right? Okay, and he was talking, but we couldn't hear him.
Right, because he was literally saying, I read his lips. He was saying, where should the ball go?
Okay, that's them telling as far as spotting the ball.
Yeah, but it wasn't a situation where like he needed help. If any other situation, like in the past, this would have been the head referee deliberating with his other officials, and then setting up where it's supposed to go. Like it feels like the game is now being controlled from maybe Secaucus, wherever they're wherever they do their their head office is, instead of down on the field where it should be. I thought that was a little weird.
I definitely have to pay attention to that the rest of the season. And if that's the case, that could be where the majority of the problem is.
Yeah, they're slowing. If you're talking about the speed of the game, that's slowing the game down to me. If you got somebody who's not even there making the fucking decisions.
Exactly. But like you were saying, penalty wise, even though I felt like they were getting a lot of calls, I think it was still pretty fair.
Yeah, I do too.
It was also the weather played a part in a lot of things.
Big part.
Mm-hmm. But we stood our ground, regardless, and did what had to be done. A lot of things happened in that game. A lot of statements were made, and regardless of the rest of the league or other sports fans feel as though we are a contender or a playoff team, it doesn't even matter. We're going to the playoffs.
I think that's fair.
Especially with such a weak.
Yeah, if you see the mess that the conference is.
Yeah, we're at 2 games ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
Division. The Bengals don't have a win. The Browns have a victory over us, but doesn't.
Yeah, and they're going to be playing some of the same exact teams that we're playing.
They will be playing the same exact teams that
so,
we're playing.
Do they play the Chiefs?
We play with the division we played this year. We played the AFC West, so they'll be playing everybody from the AFC West.
Right,
so
but Houston is an X factor game.
Yeah, they don't play Houston.
Right. But it's going to be interesting to see.
AFC East as well.
But I feel like we are definitely playoff bound. And we'll see how we go from here, making the adjustments, not just making the adjustments on the field during the game, which would be excellent to see, but also just making adjustments as the season goes on. And I think we weathered the storm for the first quarter of the season.
Well, it's first 2 quarters, really.
Yeah, are we done the first 2 quarters?
Yeah, week 8.
So, yeah.
No. So we got one more game. Week 8 was our bye. So
week 8 is our bye.
7 and
so we've weathered the storm for half of the season. Yeah. Let's see where we're going. The best football should be played in December.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
January,
going into
as far as
to have that momentum,
season,
right?
You want to be hitting
some
on all
some
cylinders.
of these teams. If you're Atlanta, you're probably thinking about next year.
You mean like if you were the Redskins? Or if you were the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Or if you were the Bengals?
Definitely.
Am I supposed to be stopping at some point?
Definitely.
Because it sounds like the Bears are starting to think about
that Lamar Jackson has more rushing yards than
himself. Right.
Or if you were the Bears.
Right.
They're already wondering if they shouldn't have jumped up to get
random question. Did any of y'all catch UCLA's victory last week?
I didn't see that. College victory?
Yes.
No, what happened with that?
It's just, they got a losing record, and they beat a team with a winning record, Stanford, I believe.
Okay.
And They act like they won the.
Well, that's a rivalry game out there, man. Yeah, that's
You
that's
said they
huge
had a
for them.
losing record.
Yeah,
That's a huge.
You gotta ball out. I mean, you gotta celebrate when you get it.
And
Every win
celebrate.
matters.
Celebrate. They did. So I know it's random. I know y'all didn't expect.
No, well,
that.
since you brought up college real quick, I know Harbaugh's brother is feeling some heat right now. Is he in Michigan? He's in Auburn.
Michigan.
He's in Michigan.
They lost Penn State by a touchdown.
Yeah, he is like they're
He's
saying
1
that seat is
and
getting real hot.
I believe he's 1-9 or 1-10 in games against ranked opponents. So
That's not good.
he's
Yeah,
got
so it
Ohio
sounded
State
like-
coming up.
Is he ready to come back?
I don't know if he's ready to come back, but he might be getting put.
John like to hire head coaches, so he might put his brother down.
So, that would be interesting.
Might do what?
Because we could
Jim
lose
likes to
our
hire a lot of head coaches.
we could
former
lose
head
our
coaches.
offensive coordinator after this season.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, I feel like it's coming.
Greg Roman, maybe we may keep Greg Roman for.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
lot of-
see.
if
I don't
you
see
get
that coming.
offered
I don't
the
see
head
that coming.
coaching
You mean?
job.
You mean lose like
Yeah,
him
if you get-
getting? Oh yeah.
If
That
you get
definitely
offered
can
a head
happen.
coaching
I
job,
think
If
that
he's
we-
looking,
if we
though.
were to lose anybody, it would probably be Wink first.
well, we're gonna find out that.
Yeah, man.
What
Oh,
if we
yeah,
have
once-
to go both
Once,
ways?
yeah, if we make the Super Bowl, that's the first thing to go is our coordinator. So,
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then your team usually goes downhill from there.
fact.
Well, I mean, but this is good. We can keep building, and it's great. It's great to see that winning attitude. That leave it all on the field, to have some type of leadership from the top of the team down.
Yeah.
Somebody that really wants to win it all and is passionate about it. It's like he is infectious. Like the rest of the team, I swear, is like.
Yeah, well, he's making his mark. He is the quarterback. He is the leader that we deserve.
Exactly.
The Baltimore Ravens franchise, and hopefully we can turn this rest this well-deserved rest at a perfect time in the season.
Is it not? Is it not?
That hopefully next week, well, the week after next, we play the Patriots, and it's going to be a huge game.
Yes, it's going to be good. There are some other big things going
League
on.
supremacy. Oh, there's some other things that was huge going on tomorrow.
There are some big things going on. I mean, I was in the NFL. You got.
I don't want to talk about NFL no more.
Yeah, I was.
I'm just saying.
But go ahead.
You
go ahead,
got
go
the
ahead real
Saints
quick.
being let. The reason why I'm getting ready to do this, and I'm going to be as brief about it is possible.
Yeah,
I
just
guess
some quick hits.
because I'm just showing my age. I have never seen. I mean, up until this point, I haven't seen this many games where you had African American quarterbacks playing against each other. You
Yeah,
had
that's true because that was
You had-
rarity.
they spread-
yeah,
yeah,
you had not just Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson. You had Deshaun Watson and Jacoby Brissett.
Okay.
But then outside of that, you still had Teddy Bridgewater rolling down there in New Orleans, and you still had other quarterbacks rolling by. I mean, there are more right now African American quarterbacks, regardless if they were backups, that are starting right now than I think has ever happened. And
Yeah, and I didn't know that. Was funny shit to me. We had 2 black starting quarterbacks in our game and 2 backup black quarterbacks as well.
and
Geno Smith is the backup quarterback.
well,
for the
look at
Seattle
that.
Seahawks.
That is funny.
And Russell,
So you
Russell
to have that many
RG3.
black quarterbacks in the same stadium.
It's all black quarterbacks in the
In the NFL, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
That's-
We just made history.
Yeah,
that was another record
You heard
broken.
these niggas? We got another set right here.
Yeah, we
right.
Yeah, say it loud.
Fresh.
What other quick hits you got for NFL?
Outside of that, you right now we have the Monday night game. Looks like New England is owning the Jets. As usual.
More the same.
Yeah, more the same. Even though Sam Darnold is prolific, we'll see who was the better pick out of that draft as
know.
QB in that first round. Who
We know.
Who is it, Dad?
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, it's Action Jackson.
Yeah, right.
It's Action Jackson. I know he's got names like Flag. No, not New Era. Look, it's Action Jackson. That's what time it is.
Okay. What else you got?
But on the flip side, we have the World Series that will be starting soon between
Tomorrow?
I just fell asleep.
Tomorrow.
between the Houston
Astros and the Nationals.
And the Nationals.
I'm picking the Nationals.
They have an awesome pitching
Absolutely.
squad.
Absolutely.
But Houston is a very devastating team. But it's interesting to see. I'm not a national fan, but it's interesting to see that a team that lets such a big caliber player go, still make it to the World Series. But that's what's going on, and that's going to be big. That's going to be big for DC. So if you're down there
with DMV,
yeah, if you're in,
are we though?
Yeah.
if you're in the DC area, enjoy it.
Right.
Because you're not gonna get it from the basketball or the football team anytime soon. I mean, although they
might be setting a trend. You never know.
Although the Wizards did just wrap up Bradley? Excuse me, Bradley.
72 million.
Yeah, there's a lot of signings going on, and
Sign him to that contract.
And I actually want to talk about an injury. I want to talk
good
about
because I was going to say that
Zion.
the NBA is starting tomorrow.
Okay, officially ruled out for 6 to 8 weeks after this knee surgery.
Yeah, man.
How many injuries has he had recently?
Well, he got a torn meniscus in the right knee. So he did undergo the surgery and all that kind of stuff.
Successful.
And
Better be careful.
successful.
I'm not wishing anything on the young man, but better be careful.
Is he going to be a bust?
I honestly hope not. Really, I don't want to see it go down like that because of injuries.
This isn't an injury that is is like career changing anything like
Right.
that. It's just more so 6 to 8 weeks. It's a major surgery, but it takes a while for it to heal. And after that, it's pretty routine, pretty simple. Gilbert Arenas had the surgery and was back for a playoff run during a season. It's not a major surgery, but it is something that it happens, and once it gets rectified, he'll be back to the same guy.
Is this going to mess with his dunking?
It's not going to mess with his vertical leap.
I think
like that. If anything, at his age, he'll come back jumping higher. Zion's still got another. He's still got a peak. Like he just got here. Yeah, so,
I mean, I hear what you're
happen.
saying on the type of injury. I'm just, if I had any concern, is are we becoming, prone to?
Nah,
I'm just saying if I had any concern.
Yeah, he's built. He isn't built for anything like that. He is. I will say this. He does have one of those violent jumping styles.
Right.
If you think about Derrick Rose, somebody like that. Once they start, it's a downhill spiral. But this isn't, a major injury. This isn't an ACL. This isn't an Achilles.
I understand.
Structural. So
I wish the young man the best.
Just be a 2-month delay. So we'll be seeing him. Maybe mid-November, December. This does hurt his maybe rookie of the year chances. I mean, I
understand that.
It'll give some other rookies a chance to sign. Your John Morant, so your Tyler Heroes in Miami. But
what's the young man in Chicago? Is that a Kobe?
That's
White?
Kobe. I forget Kobe's last name, but North Carolina kid with the hair. He's done that with Zach. It's definitely Kobe something.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, I'm not trying to steer away from Zion, but there are some really, I think, good rookies that came into the league this year.
Yeah, like around. Probably our rookie of the year candidates are going to be John Morant, who was from Memphis. It was the second overall pick.
Right.
R.J. Barrett.
Of course.
Standout. And Kobe White, he's not starting. So he's
not starting?
No, he's not. He's going to get some looks down there.
Oh.
But he's not. The
he looked like he should start after that. What was it, this weekend?
Yeah, he did some shooting as well.
I mean, I think he got 29 points.
And the kid can play.
He was dropping buckets.
Kid can play, but they got Thomas Satoransky, who was actually was starting point guard over in Washington before he re-signed. Well, he signed a contract with Chicago.
Got it.
They should be great to watch. They're going to lose a lot of games in Chicago, but he'll be definitely fun to watch. But the season starts tomorrow, man.
Yes.
So we're going to be seeing
the late
either
show.
The Super Bowl, or we're going to see the Pelicans versus the Raptors.
The Super Bowl. That's
Super
funny.
Bowl. I'm sorry.
So
sorry.
The Clippers and the Lakers
Super
are
Bowl.
playing. I don't want you guys to. I want you guys to be excited about the game.
Okay, which
And
game
if
is
you win-
that's the late game though?
That's the late game.
Yeah.
I want you guys to be excited about it. But if you do win,
But are you going to watch the? Are you going to watch the World Series?
excited.
Or are you going to watch?
Diamond.
I said Super Bowl. I meant World Series.
But
No,
you know
I'm
what
going to
saying?
watch.
I'm going to watch it. I just don't want you guys to get too excited if you win. Because
The Lakers are going to win.
Paul George isn't going to be there, though. Okay? So if you win, Take your victory, okay? Take it early.
Are you gonna watch
Get
the
it
game?
now. Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, good. But that's the late game.
I'm gonna make sure he's watching it.
The first game.
All right.
I'm gonna call him up.
I'm not sure who's playing in that first game.
He's like, Dev.
Pelicans and the Raptors.
I'd be like, Dev,
so
it's
yeah.
on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, you're not going to see Zion in that first game, but you are
Right.
going to see all the Laker rejects, so that should be great.
wow.
Yeah. But
Wow.
I'm
The
gonna
guys couldn't cut it.
definitely gonna watch it.
So I'm gonna make the prediction now.
Oh, okay.
Raptors, Lakers.
Raptors, Lakers.
Yes.
I'm going to go.
When I say, I mean those are going to be the victorious teams.
I'm going to go Pelicans, Clippers.
No surprise there.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna.
Surprise!
surprise.
Anthony
No
Davis gets hurt in the
no
second quarter.
No surprise.
Freak
no surprise
injury.
there.
Blows his elbow out. He's out for the rest of the season.
We are really good, getting into a good time where we're gonna be able to really talk NBA and NFL. Same,
Most
you know,
wonderful
same.
time.
This is the
Yeah.
best
Same
time
shows,
of the
best
year.
time of year.
I understand
solid
what you were saying.
months of NBA.
I understand what we were saying with, Major League Baseball, but this is all of them are going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like this golden.
Your
it's
really
like
great son
Yeah.
and your beautiful daughter and that weird stepkid that you've grown to love.
Here's the thing about
oh
it. Okay?
my God!
Everybody was predicting the same old, the Yankees.
Of course.
So I wanted to be there.
I mean, they
And-
were almost there.
27 rings, bro.
Right. Okay. They gone.
They gone.
Yeah.
People are predicting the Clippers. They gonna be gone.
No, but see that you see what he tried to do there. Because everybody knows that you would equate.
I didn't know we were going there.
The
I didn't.
Yankees
I
to the
didn't.
Lakers.
I didn't
He
honestly.
tried to-
I'm not
he
gonna
tried
lie.
it.
You got me with
He
that
tried
one.
it.
I
He's
mean,
a
I'm a
reacher.
Lakers fan,
He's a reacher,
but I
is
didn't
what
know
he
we were
is.
going to go. It really
Reacher.
doesn't matter, and I just want to make it clear that it's not going to matter in the long run because it's not going to go where everybody thinks it is, or the majority of you think it is. But the Clippers could go as far as you whatever.
Yeah,
It's
they're gonna go in 6 games. And
that
beat the
is
Lakers.
still.
I appreciate that.
It's
Thank you.
still
Clips in
going
6.
to be this year, next year, and the year after
Clips in 6.
the Lakers' town.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Okay, we could do this for the next decade. This is still going to be the Lakers' town.
I don't know what's happening in the next decade.
You
but
know what?
I know this.
There's
year,
no. I don't hear anybody talking about Clipper girls.
Clippers
I know
in
they talk
6.
about LA girls.
They gonna talk about the girls. I'm talking about the games.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That they own.
I'm talking about Kawhi.
they-
I'm talking about Paul. I'm talking
yeah,
about
I'm talking about the
Pat Bev.
history, the
talking about
legacy.
Lou Will.
I'm talking about everything.
I'm talking about Doc Rivers.
All right, Doc.
You got Frank
All
Vogel.
right.
Frank Vogel know he not coaching his team at the end of the year. Even Frank Vogel know.
I hate the fact that that my guy did not go to the Lakers, but I understand why he did.
I don't even care.
I understand why he did.
Look, let me
Yeah,
tell you.
I
What,
understand
let me
why
tell
he
you
did.
what
LeBron.
Kobe. Let me tell you
like
what.
him.
Cause what?
He don't like LeBron. He's
Yeah.
irky.
Oh, well, let me tell you
How
what
could you
Kobe
play
said.
with that all year?
Let me tell you what Kobe said. Some people aren't Lakers. Some people just aren't Lakers.
Yeah, that's true.
Either you're a Laker or you're not.
Like LeBron.
Yeah. So LeBron's a Laker though.
Yes,
He is a Laker.
he
LeBron's
is a Laker.
Yeah.
This was bound to happen.
I guess you can't really.
It was
argue
bound-
that,
it was
right?
bound to
You gotta
happen.
let
It was bound to happen. Just
Last-
keep an eye out for Space Jam 2.
Last story that I wanna get to. It's pretty disgusting.
Is it now?
Boxing legend Oscar De La Hoya
This guy.
being sued by a woman. That part surprised me.
Yeah.
Sued by a woman
was a man.
that he supposedly assaulted following an alcohol-filled encounter. The woman claims that the two had an ongoing consensual sexual relationship,
Okay.
but things changed back in November of 2017. According to the lawsuit, De La Hoya invited the woman to his new home in Pasadena, where she said he was under the influence of alcohol and cocaine. And after asking her if she was open to experiment, she said no. And De La Hoya ultimately held her down with one arm while forcefully trying to put his fist, you know where, in there.
Oh, so he got the clothes off and everything.
Yeah, yeah. And she repeatedly said no. He demanded him to stop. He overpowered her and suddenly and forcibly put his complete fist into inside of her. And she is suing for post-traumatic stress disorder, and she had to seek treatment with a doctor of psychology and a therapist. So she says that she still experiences extreme distress, humiliation, and outrage. That he has an issue there.
Yeah, this is such a little rage monster. This guy.
Yeah, a man like himself who snorts coke, wears panties, stockings, and high
right,
heels,
and takes pictures.
is capable of anything.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
Oh, Oscar.
On a sad note,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of. I mean,
drugs are definitely
he's been doing
problem
top
for him.
rank boxing promotions for years now. So I think they're pretty much a staple in the boxing world, and he's not going anywhere for a while now. So this will get brushed under the rug. Hopefully, we'll continue to see Oscar around. Well, not hopefully, but
I mean, he needs to get some damn help.
Yeah. Sounds like a fucking mess.
That punch in the liver really. How can people stay in touch with y'all?
Jesus.
So all right. So we're gonna hang that right.
We're
gonna put a pin right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
Go Ravens, I guess.
And how do you do that again?
No redeeming qualities here.
November 3rd is the start of the TTBL season.
Just Sunday.
Season.
Sunday. Yep.
November 3rd. So watch a Ravens game and then come on down to Solace Point Multi-Purpose Center and come watch some high quality basketball. That's 7 o'clock, November 3rd. We're playing the CeeLo Baltimore All-Stars. Other than that, you can find me on Facebook, DEVYNEPPS, or on IG at Dev or Die, Dev_or_die.
All right. You can find me at Mr_Mackins on Instagram, and you can find me out here in these streets.
Okay, there you have it. At the Diamond K Show at RadioOnFire. So we'll be back next week. It's bye week, but we'll still be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
We get to talk
Got
about
a whole
these
week
other
of basketball
teams
to talk about, baby.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's
definitely.
going down. Like I said,
Dad's
this is
going to
this
have
next
some
golden time.
excuses. He's going to have excuses. He's going to have a whole
No,
week
no
to get some
excuses.
excuses together.
We still gonna beat y'all.
He will say, no, that's because.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, damn, Kawhi really shut you down. You really only had 5 points in that game. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're going to see some good games. Now, I'll tell you what. If LeBron gets hurt, right, then I'm going to change my pick. Okay?
See if LeBron.
I am not even thinking about that. And I'm sticking with my team.
Patriots beating the Jets 26-0.